Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the UCF Knights. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And now the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
Gives it to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
A change of direction. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Slides the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying to extend the play. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On first down, it's play action. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCF. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the PAT is good. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Handoff to the back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. The Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is...
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pass is caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Launches downfield. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down on the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. They attack the deep middle of this defense, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working.
And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
Man, that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now.
That makes the score UCF 14, Ohio State.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. And then look at that uniform. You think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
They look to throw it here on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, UCF 14, Ohio State 7.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Brought down at the 21-yard.
The Knights will send their punt team onto the field.
Number 18 on to punt it away.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Oh, the returner fumbled it. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Ooh, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's past the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target. Caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Can he make it to the marker? How's the spin move? Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third down, it's a handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. CF offense back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. As the first down is still going, moves his way for a first down to the 35. The Knights will come to the line to crank up the tempo. The pass rush closing in. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. The offense going with the hurry up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Knights have 1st and 10 here. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Knights come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They finally corral him at the 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal?
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple of plays before the half. 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. They could take the lead with the chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on 4th down. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. And that is no good. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Knights will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
That pass is caught. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Good throw to the left. He pulls it in for a big gain. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they go in front here in the second half.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And now the running back's got it again. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. The pocket breaking down. And he's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And sack sets up second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks like he's going to run it. They chased him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. The Knights come up to the line in a hurry-up. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Throws it to the right. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage and a bad decision to bring it out. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Lawrence. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
The Knights will line up on 1st and 10. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And they get him down after the completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Second down play coming up for this offense.
At the end of the third quarter, Ohio State 28, CF 14.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Slides to avoid the big hit. The Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The Knights line up with a 1st and goal.
Easy.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, UCF. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. State offense comes back onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down play coming up. The linebacker shifting around now. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders, just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Picked off, a crucial turnover. CF offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
First down and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The Knights will crank up the tempo. Here's the option play. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Knights are on the move here.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not...
Touchdown, Knights. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Look, they had a month to get ready for this pitch-and-catch combo before the playoff game. They had no answer so far.
Playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the tailback's got it again. Jukes to get free. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. First and 10 now for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
This is a crucial third down play. To try a field goal from here will be 61 yards. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense had an opportunity here to really kind of seal this game, and instead they allow the quarterback scramble to pick up some big yards and get a first down and get out of bounds.
Stopped right there at the line with no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game, because that was a big-time game.
The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm